What's going on, everybody? I'm Paris.
Bill.
Oh my goodness. And we want to welcome you all to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight, Season 13, a little bit of episode 1 and 2, and kind of giving our
real and honest opinion about it.
Yeah. So we are pretty, diehard fans of Married at First Sight, I guess. I started watching like season 8 with Chicago, I think.
I don't know what number I started watching, but I feel like I watched about 5 seasons.
Yeah, something like that. So,
but it's 11. No, it's 14.
This is season 13.
13?
Yeah.
So I missed a lot of seasons. Well, my mama used to watch it.
Hey, Mom. We know you're going to watch this. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. You want to give a little about like how we feel about each couple? Since every couple... First of all, can we just say this? Married at First Sight, Lifetime. Can we get the episodes down to like 2 hours?
Yeah, because right now they at 3.
Yeah, the 3 hours is a bit much. Can we get it down to like a 90 minutes maybe?
It's a lot. I think y'all the only show that's 3 hours on TV right now.
And it's really even longer than that because they have like the show before the episode. Then they had an episode. Then they have the unfiltered after the episode. Then they had couples cam. It's like it's Lifetime takeover Wednesday
Lifetime
night.
don't got no programming. That's what it is. Y'all putting y'all all into this one show. Y'all giving us 3 hours.
It's too much. It's too much. So if you're watching this, producers at Lifetime, please let's cut it back down. Let's go back to 4 couples.
Or if y'all want to do 3 hours a week, just do it twice a week.
It's like a Tuesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, something.
Or something. But watching 3 hours of one show in one sitting, it's a lot.
That's a task.
You get tired of the same style of background music.
It's all another thing.
Yeah. The other day I forgot I was watching it.
Yeah. It's a bit much. But we're going to go over each couple real quick and kind of give our thoughts. So we're going to start with Boa And Johnny because that's who was first on my paper.
Bow.
Okay, so they're in Houston. Bow is 35. Johnny is 35. Overall, yeah, so they're the super like OCD type couple, super organized. The both of them are. I guess the interesting thing when it comes to Johnny for me is the whole notion of he has to be with someone who is way more interested in him than he is in them.
Yeah, he said he needs somebody that's needy. He needs a stage 5 clinger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody ask for that before.
No, thank you.
I mean, at some point in a relationship, you want to feel wanted. I mean, I understand that.
I don't want nobody.
But you want somebody that's clingy. But ultimately, he said it's because he's essentially he's afraid of rejection. So before he even started liking you, he need to get you to like him a whole lot. So he could just be in control of the situation. That's what he said. He said he liked to be in control.
But he's at least tried multiple ways to date though. Like he's tried dating, and I think just the age, which I noticed this is probably like the oldest cast like of any of like all seasons. Yeah. They're definitely I don't want to say they're older. But they're definitely much more mature in age, so I guess I'll say that.
Mid to early 30s.
Yeah. Last interesting thing, although he's tried to date, he's been single for 7 years though. So I don't know if he shared.
So he just been dating, but he been single for 7 years.
Yeah, so I don't know if
So what's wrong with you, Johnny?
It's the OCD.
What's wrong with you?
It's the khaki pants.
He tracking too many germs.
Yeah, no, for real. He did say he could track a germ. That's pretty interesting.
He said he's really attracted to hygiene.
Yes, that's good.
And they showed his closet on one episode, and he had like 5 of the same shirt, 5 of the same pair of pants. I said, "Boy, you a cartoon character."
Yeah, like. So what?
What else do you wear?
What else do you wear, sir? Like,
but he was the only one that wore a suit jacket that wasn't blue.
Oh my goodness! When I tell you I'm so over the color blue, his color her jacket was the same as yours.
Yeah.
And now, interesting thing about Bow, moving on to her.
Bow.
Bow. I thought it was interesting that she didn't meet with any females to tell them that she was getting married. I don't know why I felt like that was just interesting. Like, she just met with all men. Her male roommate. And then her brothers, I think it was. Or like some friends. But she didn't meet with the mom. She didn't meet with a sister. She didn't meet with a friend. Like, it was all guys. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I actually don't. I don't remember any interaction with her family at all. Not even.
Not until the wedding. No, well, remember her mom was in there when she opened up the gift that Johnny got her.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the only interaction.
That's the only thing I really remember.
Speaking of that, she irritated me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she had her mind made up of what type of man she wanted, and her gift was a jersey.
Yeah, Johnny got her.
Johnny got her a jersey or whatever for the before wedding gift or whatever with a card and everything. And it was a lot of sports humor and everything. And she was like, "Oh my God, I specifically said I did not want a sports guy.
I didn't want a bro.
I don't want a bro.
Oh my God.
I wanted someone brilliant. I wanted a brilliant mind." Do you think that just because a man likes sports that he can't have a brilliant mind?
And then I was thinking too, there's not many men who don't like sports.
So if I like sports, I'm stupid? She said, "I specifically work with people who are researching for cancer, and I do not want a bro. I need a brilliant mind."
She said not any of them are into sports.
Yeah.
That's what she was like comparing him to.
Yeah. So just because the people you know or you consider brilliant minds don't like sports, anybody that likes sports not a brilliant mind.
But you know what? Another interesting thing, she said she didn't want a micro p. Oh,
Why'd you think that was interesting?
I just thought, I don't know. The little things, the little comments that people say, which we're going to talk about a lot in a couple of
I'll tell you why it's interesting. Do you think the experts, when they looking for these people, are looking at
yeah, it's just like...
She like, "Yeah, I don't want a micro
Yeah.
Oh, so Pastor Cal, like, drop your drawers, bro.
Let me see. Because you got to be...
If you're right for her.
The width and the length got to... Anyway. So, yeah. Do you think they are going to stay married or get a divorce?
Too early to tell. I think they might.
Do you think they might what? I think they might.
Think they might.
Make it or not?
Nah, I think they have the potential to make it. I haven't seen like any red flags that would say, this ain't gonna work. I think I don't really think the fact that they knew of each other before this experience.
Oh right, yeah.
I don't think, which we didn't mention, but they knew each other before.
Yeah, they went to well, they didn't go.
They went to college together.
Well, I think they went to two different colleges, but they were presidents of similar organizations, and so like sometimes local colleges they come together. Yeah.
So I don't think that is really gonna play a big role. You would typically think it would play a nice role, but I don't think so because it's been like 10 or 15 years since they spoke. So it's like
each other,
you got a stranger now, you just know of them. Just like I met you at Kmart.
I do wonder if they dated before. They didn't say that on the show, but I wonder if they like tried. But Johnny kind of said like, well, no, I guess Johnny did say he never looked at her that way.
Yeah, that both of them
and
were
she,
kind of
oh, you
like
know
that.
what? Yeah,
She
Johnny said he never looked at her that way, and Bob was like, Johnny was a playboy in college. Is that what you was about to say?
No, I don't remember what I was about to say because you was just so excited.
I was excited to get my thought out. I really was excited.
I think Bob said that. He was asking if she ever swiped right on him or left.
Oh, swipe right or left on those dating apps because he was on.
And she said he was always in the list of possibles.
Yeah.
So hey,
right now, I don't think that they are going to make it.
Why come?
Because they are way too similar. I don't know. I just don't see either one of them really fully relinquishing control. Mm-hmm. And I feel like in this process, like a good example of that is Karen and Miles from the last season, and then Donna and Greg. Like, those are two couples that I feel like really took this process step by step and just took their own pace, even though Miles had a lot of frustrations. I think Greg honestly had some of the similar frustrations that Miles did, but you just gotta fully just like let go. And I don't know if they're going to do that. I just don't know. Like, I feel like Bow's gonna be like, on my spreadsheet, I'm supposed to be in the shower at 8 o'clock. So that means that you, Johnny, have to take a 7-minute shower in order for me to be able to get in the shower at 8 so that I can be at work on, like, I don't know. Right now, it's a no. I don't know. Like, I don't dislike them as a couple. I just feel like come decision day, they're probably going to say, yeah, no, we straight. Okay. So, those are our predictions. He thinks that they're going to stay married. I think they're going to get a divorce.
I think they're going
to be alright. Alright, next couple. Actually, I'm going to, let's see. You want to go straight to them? Or do you want to go to somebody else? Them?
No, let's talk about
you want to get the boring couples out the way?
No.
Okay.
Let's talk about them.
Okay. Michaela and Zack.
Boy, if you cry one more time.
Listen, okay, first of all, so Michaela is 30, Zack is 27. So 3-year age difference there, which not a huge deal, but a deal. I feel like Karen and Miles had that same age gap or a similar age gap. Now, interesting. You want to start with Zack or Michaela? I kind of started with Zack already. Okay, so interesting thing for me, when Zack told his parents that he was getting married at first sight,
they weren't with it.
His parents' reaction to me was, his dad said, how do you know that you're ready to be a husband if you've never been a husband? And that's when I said, Daddy might be a little off, because a lot of people that get married, Theo wasn't a husband before we got married. So it was just an interesting statement to me.
Paying attention a little more, I feel like I feel like there was a little editing in the conversation. Mm-hmm. I feel like his dad said that because Zack, for the first 2 episodes, has just been like, I wanted this my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just want to be married so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to be married. I'm like, boy, you only 27, and he just, I just want to get married so bad. I can't wait to be a husband, and my brothers are married, and my brother is engaged.
His other brother's dating.
He's
the first one of his brothers to be married.
Yeah, so it's just like, I feel like they had a race to who was going to get married first, almost.
Okay, so yes, I kind of felt that too. Like, the interaction with the brothers even was kind of was like, because the one is dating, so he probably don't care, but then the one that is engaged, kind of like, bro, you kind of still in my shine right now. Like, I'm kind of in my engagement process, and it should kind of all be about me. But I don't know. It just felt very... Obviously, it's going to be hard for parents to be supportive of this. Even his mom said, like, nobody is ever good enough for her sons. Well, no. She said that before, like, off camera to the boys, like, growing up. And Zack, like, said that, like, Mom, you've always said this type of thing. And she's kind of clarified, saying she just doesn't want a random girl marrying her son. Which I do understand, but don't they all start out random?
No.
Every relationship starts out random for the most part.
Not to marriage.
Not marriage is the first step, but it all start out random.
Yeah, but by the time they get married, they not random no more.
I guess you're right. There's really no rebuttal to that. You are absolutely correct. Okay, so that's
No, that ain't it.
Oh no, that's not it. So with Zack, the other thing,
He 27. He been waiting to be married all his life, and he only had a 9-month relationship. Yeah. 9 months is the longest he been in a relationship, and I'll tell you why it's only been 9 months. Cause he young and emotional. He cried too much. He just, oh my God. Before he even seen the girl, before he even put a suit on, he woke up crying.
Yeah, he had just like and there's nothing wrong with men crying. There's nothing wrong with men showing emotion. But the thing is, it was so much like they had been dating for a very long time, and like, yes, he had been waiting for this his whole life, but it was very much so like
the boy couldn't talk. He was crying so much.
I mean, he was boo-hooing, and I was just like, I don't know how Michaela gonna be able to deal with that. I really have been waiting my entire life for this, and I was just like,
nah, bro.
It was too much emotion for you to be marrying a stranger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, It was just a lot of emotion to be marrying a stranger.
Because I'm emotional, but that was different.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
But Michaela, I like her.
I love Michaela. So first of all, I just want to say I feel like she is related to the sisters of Mary because she looks just like Tina Campbell. I just want to throw that out there. She looks like she could be a sister, a cousin, or whatever of Tina Campbell. I'm just saying. So she might be an acting sister up in there. Now, what I do like is that she does have very support. What I do like about both Zack and Michaela is that they both come from 2-parent households. Although rest in peace to Michaela's father. I also like that Michaela's sisters are married, so that she does kind of have
an example.
Like someone to kind of like talk to and stuff like that. But it does seem like her and her sisters are very close. So what I don't want to happen, or what I wish doesn't happen, is that like if Michaela and Zack are experiencing problems and issues, like you want to find an outlet, but sometimes family isn't the best outlet because then they kind of hold on to whatever bad you're telling them about the person, and once you forgive the person or you moved on or moved past or figured out how to deal with the person and whatever you talk to them about, the family ain't forgot it. So that's the only thing for me that I'm kind of nervous about with Michaela. I also do not think she's going to be able to handle Zack and his crying. I think it's going to be just a little too emotional for her.
Yeah, because her daddy was a manly man, and that's what she's looking for.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he not manly. Let me not say that. I'm not saying he not manly. Yeah. I feel like he got the potential to take care of her. But what does he do?
I don't remember any other jobs. Well, no, because I think Michaela's a realtor or something.
Because I think it was one point in the conversation after they got married that he was just rambling off a bunch of stuff that he liked to do.
I think she asked like what his interests were or something like that. And he was like, I'm just into a bunch of random stuff. Because he had named like a bunch of things that just did not go together.
Yeah, and I was kind of thrown off by her reaction because she was like, oh.
It was very much so, like I feel like we're going to hear Michaela's voice go into like a high pitch a lot when she's trying to be nice. Oh. But
okay.
Whatever you just said really has her confused and concerned.
Yeah, because she sat back and she was like, okay. But then they cut to the confessional and she was like, I like him.
Yeah, so I like him.
I like him. So I was like, because I thought she thought he was an idiot. So she was like, there's something wrong with him. That's what I thought she was saying.
Yeah, he's just young. That's it. I mean, and honestly, I'm only 2 years older than him, but I've also been married for 4 years now. So,
are they gonna make it? It's a mystery.
Well, before that, I just want to make sure I look at my notes real quick. Michaela said she had never been in love, and I'm pretty sure Zack said the same thing.
Neither one of them. She said that.
Yeah. That's what. Yep, never been in love. But one thing I will say is that in one of I think it was in the first episode, Michaela talked a lot about what she realized she did wrong in some of her past relationships. and so she knows what she needs to fix. Like I think she may have, I could be totally wrong, but because I can't remember, but I think she mentioned stuff like being stubborn or like.
Her family said she was stubborn.
Yeah, her family said that. So just like stuff like that. But I feel like that also comes with age because she's 30. So she's experienced a lot more when it comes to being in relationships.
Stubborn and emotional. Oof.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's not gonna work. I don't know. I do feel like they're gonna put up a good fight.
Yeah, I see them trying and working at it, but it's still early, so we don't know what type of situations they're going to get into.
Yeah.
I think, I like them.
I do, together. I like them together. I love Michaela. I just feel like Kayla would be like a great like girlfriend to call. Like, just want to get drinks. She was the life of the party at the little bachelorette party. Yeah. So I do like them together. Are they going to make it?
See.
I think they're gonna make it too. I think they're both in it for the right reasons, and I feel like they're both going to put up a fight. But I feel like it's just gonna be a fight, and they're just going to have to make a decision, similar to Karen and Miles. Miles was kind of emotional.
Lord Jesus, you keep referencing that.
I mean, I'm just saying, but Miles was kind of emotional. Well, he even talked about his mental health issues and stuff like that, and it kind of put Karen on guard. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm probably gonna keep. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have no more references for them with the rest of these couples though. But nonetheless, we think that Michaela and Zack are going to make it and they're going to stay married. But it might be a long, hard decision. Like I feel like when that episode comes, we really are not gonna know what they're gonna say once we see the whole season. But I think they're gonna agree to stay married. Oh, we got one more couple that got married actually we're going to talk about. Oh, Jesus. And I'm kind of like...
Big Myrla.
Oh, gosh.
Bad and bougie Myrla.
She is interesting. So, Myrla and Gil. Myrla's 34. Gil is 35. I think that is perfect.
God bless you, Gil.
And I think that's about the most perfect thing about this marriage.
Gil.
Shout out to all the firefighters. My dad is a retired firefighter. My uncle is like a high position person with like a chief sheriff person and with the fire department. So
that's a good occupation. Shout
out to the firefighters.
You're going to be putting out fires in your household all season long.
No, but he ain't lying. So Myrla, the whole first 2 episodes has said nothing internal or what's the other word I'm looking for? Nothing of substance that she is looking for out of her husband. She didn't say she's looking for him to be a good provider. She didn't say she was looking for him to be patient.
That's all.
Well, she's hinting at that, but she's never said it. Like she wants someone who could communicate. She like, I need him to be tall, dark, and handsome. That's always the first thing to come out her mouth.
Tall, dark, and handsome. Not bald head, which Gil is. She said what she keep iterating is, I'm not changing my lifestyle. I like to spend money. I like to go on trips. If he can't do that, then he just gonna have to get with the program because I'm gonna do me. And that's not bad. Yeah. And I feel like it's a lot of people out here that are like that, and they have a certain standard, and they have a quality of life they want to live. And I mean, if she's been able to provide that for herself,
keep providing it.
Keep providing.
But the thing is, though, when you get married, there are going to be compromises that you have to make. What was the other girl's name from the other season?
I don't know.
She was like a nurse. I can't remember. I think it was New Orleans too, but she was a nurse, and she kept saying the same thing, like she likes to travel or whatever. But her husband was like, "Well, now I think with the anyway." Back to Myrla. You have to make compromises when you get married. That's just what it is. Like I cannot remember exactly what it is that Myrla does. I can't remember any other occupation.
She's a leadership coordinator.
Oh, that's right. She is basically like an instructional coach, but for principals. Yeah. That's what. Oh yeah, she make money. She makes some money for sure.
And that's fine.
Yeah, she makes some money. She makes well over 6 figures.
That's fine. But it's just different because she's so outwardly bougie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of her humor is about bouginess.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just bougie, money. Her friends know she bougie and it's about money. All their concerns was just about her standards being too high and her expectations being too out there. And Gil a firefighter.
Yeah.
That just like the salsa dance. He bald head. He can't have no facial hair because he a firefighter. And she said
she wanted a beard.
She want a beard and she don't want nobody bald head.
And that was the first thing she said when she seen him at the altar. Oh my God, he's bald.
Why do y'all put people in these predicaments?
Because that stuff is so surface level.
Yeah, but there are certain personalities that you could expect. Okay, maybe they'll give a person a chance. Mm-hmm. I don't think Myrla got that personality. Now, she did say that she was attracted to him.
Yeah, she said she was attracted to him.
And she did say it was something she's going to try to look past. But that was just weird hearing that from her because of
multiple times.
Because of how she been portrayed. But, I mean, hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm a little worried about them.
Myrla.
Yeah, I don't recall or remember what his last relationship was like. But I do appreciate Myrla's friends trying to help her differentiate between her needs and her wants, and helping her understand you're going to have to make some compromises. So if you can't get your lashes done every single week, you just can't get your lashes done every single week.
She said her lashes are mandatory. She get a little Botox every now and then because she want to look like J-Lo when she get older.
Right.
What else she do? I don't know. I think that's where the entertainment for the season gonna be.
Yeah, and it's even gonna be even more interesting because they're older. So I don't see Gil at 35, who already has a very stressful job, arguing, coming home and arguing. Like I don't see that. I don't see him being like. I see him being like, "Girl, I ain't got time for this." Like I fight fires for a living.
He needs somebody he can come home to and not think about work and not be stressed out. And I feel like coming home to Myrla is going to be like, so when are we going to Barbados?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
I bought 2 pair of red bottoms today.
And even like at their bachelorette party, she was very like reserved, which I get to a certain degree because you don't know the other ladies and stuff, but she was very like reserved, like ill.
And yeah, because that's when she was like, everybody was like, so when they say you may kiss the bride, you kissing them? And she was like, no. And I mean, okay, you just meeting the guy, but I mean, a lot of people be like, it's a kiss, you know? I mean, a lot of people kiss random people in bars all the time. I mean, she was just like, no.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
And then it definitely didn't happen. When he said it, they just stared at each other real awkwardly. And she gave him the cheek. At least she gave him the cheek.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I just can't see you not being affectionate at some point. I mean, you can't be bougie and want all the money and don't want to.
Are they gonna make it? It's a hard no for me.
I ain't gonna say hard no. I think it's a possibility, but
I think
right now I'm gonna have to go with a no, but I reserve the right to change it.
To change my mind. I think it's a no. I think it's gonna be more on her end than his. I think he's gonna really, really try. And if it is more so on his end, it's gonna be because she didn't bring peace to the home. His job is stressful enough. All right. So those 3 couples are married. So let's get down to the last 2 couples and the most boring couples of the season.
The 2 couples I have no clue about. I don't know nothing about these people.
Not a thing. So we're gonna go off the very few. And this is another reason why Lifetime producers, why you should cut the show down, because once you get to the last 2 couples,
I'll be tapped out, big dog.
Tapped out. Don't care no more.
I don't even know their names.
Well, so the first couple we're gonna talk about is Brett and Ryan.
Brett
is the redhead.
Brett is okay.
Yes.
She has beautiful blue eyes. That's all I know.
Yeah, she does have beautiful blue eyes. She hasn't kissed a guy in 2 years. I do remember that about her. So Brett is 33 and Ryan is 35. Ryan, family is interesting as well. So when he told his mom, dad, and sister that he was getting married at first sight, did I write down what his dad said? No, I did not write down what. Oh no, his dad said, "Why can't you just be a normal son?" Toxic, very toxic behavior. Very toxic behavior. Very toxic. Very toxic. Very toxic. So if I don't know if it's just Ryan and his sister. No, I feel like maybe he does have an older brother. Either way, yeah. Ryan seems very reserved. He is a very romantic country guy. That's what he said. Like, The Notebook is his favorite movie. I don't know many men. Well, I personally don't know any man whose favorite movie is The Notebook. So that just shows just like how much of a romantic guy he is.
He want her to be active and go running and go hunting.
And I think that's why
so he don't have to try and split his time between the gym and his wife.
And I think that's why they put them together, because I think Brett is a volleyball coach, I want to say. But yeah, she has not. She said that she has been committed in the past, but she wasn't getting the same commitment from other people that she's dated. Aww. So yeah, I know, right? But interesting thing enough about Ryan, his sister said that he has different flavors of the month. So Ryan be dating.
What that mean about?
Ryan be dating. That's what she was saying. Like he's always introducing them to someone new. So Ryan definitely dates. Brett has not dated, so I think that she's gonna be very much so committed. I with them two, I just don't see sparks flying. I don't see sparks flying, but I haven't fully seen Ryan's personality yet.
Yeah, his eyes seem dead inside.
Yeah, like
he just be staring at the camera like, I just can't believe this is about to happen to me.
Yeah, it's very when we got Zack on the other hand, that's like, oh, I've been dying for this my whole life, and I just can't believe this.
I just want her to go to the gym with me.
Yeah, it's very weird. But if his father and his entire life has always spewed toxic statements like that, anybody will grow up and be very quiet, reserved, won't want to say anything, and be just like that. So, are they going to stay married?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna say that answer for the next episode because we still got to see their wedding. Yeah,
the wedding is usually always a good indication. Well, not a good indication, but it can give you some insight. They haven't been married yet. For first impression purposes, I think they'll
I think they're gonna hump early.
Yeah, she gonna be ready. Brett is gonna be ready to hump. She ain't kissed nobody in 2 years. And she ready to lick something.
And she had them things out.
Yeah, she ready to do. She don't care. She ready. She put her nose in anything. Anyway. She ready to do it. Okay, so back to first impressions of the both of them. Although we have not seen them interact together yet, I think that they're going to probably get a divorce.
I don't think so. But I'm reserving my answer because I haven't seen their interaction yet.
They're either going to get a divorce on decision day, or they're going to stay married and get a divorce a couple months after decision day. Like, I feel like Brian might be one of those people who needs the camera off and might want to get to know Brett like a little more off camera, and then want to get a divorce. But if it still doesn't work out, I think the communication is going to be a little bit tough for them, because Ryan doesn't come across to me as a communicator, and Brett comes across to me as someone who needs to communicate. Like, so they're either going to divorce on decision day or stay married and then divorce later. But I don't think they're going to stay married at all. All right, and so the last boring couple, Let me stop. That's bold.
They not boring. We just don't know nothing about them yet because they don't get that much TV time.
Yeah, they haven't had that much TV time yet. You're right.
So I really
like I don't even know how old Jose is. I
don't really got nothing to say about y'all, Jose and Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel is 33 though. I don't know how old Jose is. I miss his age.
How old Jose is? But I shall know the next episode.
What I will say is that Jose is very accomplished, and he's not afraid to let nobody know that he is accomplished so much in life, and he wants you to know that he is very accomplished. He has named off so many different things that he's done, and he's got out the mud, and he... Thanks, Jose. You get it.
Big ups to you, Jose.
Yeah, I don't know.
He seemed like he in it, though. Like, he seemed like he gonna love hard.
Yeah. He said he just needs trust. That's what he said he needed. He just needs trust.
And Rachel, I don't really have a...
So Rachel, the thing about Rachel is that she was in a long distance relationship 6 months prior to the experience or whatever. They were together for 9 months and they had quarantined together, and she found out, because at first it was a long distance relationship, then they decided to quarantine together, and that's when she found out that he was cheating on her the whole time. So then she got her body right, got her mind right. Yeah. So she's this whole new person now, and she's ready to basically get back into the dating scene. So well now she's getting married.
Yeah, I think this is a weird rebound.
Yeah, it's kind of like very extreme.
She back with a vengeance because she was basically faking married during quarantine, and now she's like, oh, you don't like this? I'm gonna be together, and somebody's gonna love me.
She said that she's always molded herself to her boyfriend, and I think just because you lose weight and you start feeling yourself, sometimes you gotta take care of you have to get to the roots of the reason why you were doing that. And if it was because she didn't like herself, or maybe the person who she was with was telling her like, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, you need to go do this, blah, blah, blah. And then, I don't know, but if she hasn't fully addressed why she was molding herself to her boyfriend so much, she's just going to do it again with Jose.
It don't matter how much weight you're going to lose. It still be tough if your breath stank. Let that sink in.
So, first impression, are they going to stay married or get divorced?
Seeing that Jose is so by golly into it, and she's a mold myself type of individual, they gonna make it.
I think this is another situation.
It may be toxic.
I think it's another situation where they're either gonna get divorced or stay married and get divorced later.
Safe.
No, like
safe.
That's not safe. They're getting divorced either way.
That's safe. We're talking about decision day. On decision day, are they going?
First of all, I know you ain't talking when you didn't even want to give your.
I gave an answer. I said they was gonna stay married.
I think they're gonna get a divorce.
Are they gonna marry or no on decision day? Stay married or not on decision day?
Based off what I know so far, no. They'll get divorced.
Okay, I say yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's all that we have to say for these couples so far this season. But stay tuned for next week, so because we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about.
The rest of the weddings.
The rest of the weddings, and then we're
just gonna talk about the next episode.
We're gonna talk about the next episode. But make sure you all subscribe, like, and comment down below to keep up with all of our show reviews and upcoming reactions. Yeah. But until next time, folks.
Watch our videos.
Bye-bye.